So Five Below, late last year, around the same time actually, like November, I did a video on this handheld, this 401 classic game system that was full of like copyrighted games. It just kind of baffled me at a store like that they would sell this, but hey, it's just the way it is. A lot of places sell these types of things. I was accustomed to seeing these little handhelds, but with just a bunch of weird bootleg games. But this thing had like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1 for the NES, Double Dragon, Mighty Final Fight, that kind of thing. Like, check it out. A lot of them are like, yeah, they're like Asian ROMs, Japanese or Chinese versions of stuff. But you're getting a lot of crazy stuff on here that shouldn't have been on here. I did a video on it, kind of showing it. It was $10 at the time, and then months after that, it disappeared. You couldn't get it, the 400 game one. And then earlier this year, this 200 one came out where they removed like all the copyrighted stuff because there was like it showed Excite Bike on the front cover for the 400 one. It had other games on the back. They changed the packaging and have the games, 200 games. But then we found out like, oh, they didn't remove much of the copyrighted NES games. Like there was still Mighty Final Fight, like Ninja Turtle. Actually, I don't think Mighty Final Fight was on there, but like Ninja Turtles and certain other games were still on here. They just slimmed the game count down and made it less obvious that it was infringing. You know, I don't really care. I just thought it was weird. But now, all of a sudden, they have this new version out, right? This 200 Classic Games one that just came out. They changed the packaging and they're selling 3 different variants of this. There's like a Game Boy gray one, this blue one, and then another red one. And they changed packaging. So comparing it, there you go. You know, they changed the logo there. They added this chick to the corner there. They took the little dude off right here. They changed the dinosaur to this guy. I don't know if this is going to be the same thing. So that's why we're here. A little tech solutions. I think it's Mercury Innovations? Yeah, Mercury Innovations 2023. Same information on there. But this one says made in Shenzhen, China, where this one just said made in China. Okay. Different, barcodes, UPC or whatever. But yeah, 3 different versions of this one, and they're all packaged, like the colors different and whatnot. I've been showing pictures most likely, as I didn't want to buy all 3 of them. I'm assuming they're the same, but I did take pictures of them, just kind of show the differences in the packaging there. 6 hours continuous game time. There's the back. They added a dinosaur to the back, took that dude off, added this little bird-looking thing. Yeah, packaging's slightly different. Are the games going to be different, though? Because even though the screenshots are they all are the same, they're just kind of reorganized differently. Who knows for sure? We can compare it, though. We can compare it. So let's open this one up. Here we go. So I got the blue one here. Looks the same as far as, like, you know, the way they did the plastic and layouts and everything. That has a battery in here. Yeah, it comes with a battery there, like an old, I don't know, what is this? It's a little 350 milliamp hour battery. Probably something used to be used in phones back in the day. I don't know. So there's that. And you do get an AV cable, a very short one if you want to plug this into a like a CRT or something. But yeah, it's not very long, and there's like no additional controller support, so it's kind of weird. Micro USB for charging. Let's take a look. They did update the manual with that new logo down there. Let's see what they got to say in here. Charge it, install battery, that's it. Nothing major. This little button's reset, like, to go back to the main menu. Yeah, that's pretty much it. TV out on the top. All right, let's turn this thing on. Hopefully it's got a charge. Oh, you know what? Yeah, and they had snow. It's this. Okay, I gotta open this one, the other 200 Classic one that came out. But let's compare here. This is the 400. You see some similarities in games here. You got Snow Brothers. All right, let me get the. I think the screen on this one looks better than this one that came out earlier. Like, this one kind of is dimming just looking at it in person, and I could see in my viewfinder, this one looks darker than this screen. Interesting. Yeah, you got like a little light bleeding on the side of this one right there. Maybe it's just the plastic. I don't know. I'm going to open up this one. I never opened this one. I had a couple of them. Let's take a look. Comparing this new version to the previous 201, just to see if it's the same games. And so far, it looks like, you know what? This is stiff as all hell. This one is not as stiff. Maybe they changed the membrane. Yeah, it's looking to be exactly the same, but let's double check. There's only 200 games here, so I'll just keep scrolling through. Look at that, like Paperboy, Spy Hunter, Solomon's Key. So yeah, Bump and Jump. Like they never removed any of the illegal stuff, if you will. Friday the 13th is up on here? What? Breaststroke. Snowball. So essentially, all we got is, and Snow Brothers again. Look, did you see that? It was on the first page, on the second page. They're putting duplicates up in here. Aladdin 3, what the hell? So they just... It's just like, hey, let's put out some different colors, change the packaging, refresh it, hopefully get more sales type of thing. Tiger Heli's on here. It is identical to the one that came out earlier this year. This one just came out. Like I said, there's 3 different colors. But, yeah. Okay. You hit start to play your game. I'm curious to see, like, because I don't think I've ever booted up both of the Snow Brothers. So, there's this one. Okay, I mean, it's playing fine. Actually, it's D-pad on this new one. I mean, it just could be coincidence. Like, I don't know. Could just be a weird thing. But the D-pad on this feels better than it does on this one. This one's, like, stiff. Even this one's, like, really stiff on the 401. This one feels a bit better, actually. So this is, like A and B. Like, you got the diagonals. Doesn't work, like... See, they're both like A. I think this is turbo. Interesting. Okay, let's go to that second Snow Brothers. There it is, 156. Any difference? This one gonna be in English, maybe? No. So you might find some duplicates here. Lame. Paperboy, hell yeah. Amazing Paperboy delivers. I was a paper man for like 10 years. Freaking hated that job. But hey, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? I was addicted to this game back in the day. Like, it's just so simple. But it's fun. Controls all right here. I'm busting windows. My bad. You can get some more papers, though. Like, I mean... Oh, shit. Sorry, bitch. Like, what was the point of this game? Because you could, like, lose customers, just keep, like, 1 or 2, and just be perfect with them. I mean, it's, you know, high score type of thing, I guess. But, man. Okay. What is Final Mission? And this looks like it was Final... Oh! Oh, okay. You know, this thing doesn't have, like, the best looking screen in the world. None of them do, out of all 3 of them that I have right here. And, you know, I kind of noticed, like, the 401 and the 201, this is like a brighter red than this. This one's kind of darker. But yeah, there's another red one, a gray one, and then this blue one. They all have the same games as this 201 one that came out earlier this year. So just keep that in mind. You know, it's a neat little thing, but they upped the price. This thing is now $15. where originally they were 10 bucks. 50% increase makes no sense on something like this. Like, that's ridiculous. But yeah, they're selling them at 15 bucks now instead of 10. They're neat, but at $15, kind of pushing it, man. $10 was kind of like, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, that's cool. Have one of these things. But yeah, there you go. Appreciate you guys watching. Let me know what you think. Catch you on the next one. Big ass blurry thumb butt like a Bigfoot. Bye.